what I need you to do right now is share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Let everybody know that the brothers are on. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us this morning. We get ready to get started. You could even leave the broadcast right now and come home. If you are sharing on Instagram, well, fortunately, on Instagram, it does not show replays of podcasts. Once we finish, it disappears. So if you upload, you can share those on Facebook available. But at this time, you can go to Instagram.com and there. All right. To drop the bars. Wait. What?
You're watching the Brothers of Legacy. We don't stand out. We stand up.
Good morning.
Salute. It is a great morning.
Yes.
What up, Jeff? Brian, Mama, Corey, Lisa.
Yes. And yes.
Miss anybody? I don't see your name.
Right. Everybody. It's in the background that watches
Background.
but doesn't say anything. Nothing.
Yep.
Whatever. It's fine. No pressure. I promise you. No pressure. Let's see.
Man.
Ooh, that's some dry hands, brother.
You hear that, right?
You need to get some lotion or some Vaseline on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to. Usually I have something right here at the desk. I think I relocated it, so
Let's see.
we're gonna be scratching. Hey, it's February 1st. Tomorrow is Groundhog Day.
It's for Lisa. It's the first of the month.
Get up. Get up.
What? He said, I heard that all the way in Oregon. Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
So maybe just the AD and Larry show today.
Yeah, tomorrow's Groundhog Day.
Is it really? Groundhog.
Yeah.
So what's the deal? Like if they see their shadow, that means we got 6 months more, 3 months.
So a couple more weeks, 6 extra weeks.
Oh, a couple more weeks of winter.
Yeah.
I mean, in Georgia, we don't really have winter season anyway. We have winter moments. Like right now, what is the degrees right now here? It is 39 with a high of 60. right. That is no lie. That's right there. 39 with a high of 60. So put on a jacket, then put on some short sleeve shirts. We never know. Kaneem knows.
What's that, bro?
We don't. That Georgia doesn't have winter season. We have winter moments. With winter moments.
Oh yeah, man.
You can't.
I can definitely. Yeah, I can co-sign that for sure.
Right? It's not. Yeah, right, Jeff. See, I just told him. I said 39 right now. I said our high is going to be like 60. Like what kind of? So
it's kind of ridiculous. I will tell you that. I will tell. But that was
I ain't mad at it. Yeah. So it don't really get cold. So
it must be nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It don't sustain the cold.
You don't walk out to your driveway on a wet, icy day and just slide down the ramp. You don't got that.
Nah. If we have ice, we're not doing nothing. The whole we shut down.
Yeah.
Kaneem's in the crib. We shut down.
You'll see us on CNN. We are
right. Accidents piling up over in Georgia.
Oh yeah.
285 is backed up. Yeah. When the news says, "Hey, it's icy. Don't go out," you listen. You don't go out.
Yeah, because wherever you're going to be closed anyway.
Right, exactly. And just for y'all know, don't clown Georgia too hard because we are not a prepared state like that. We don't have trucks, we don't have sand. Now the sand, we got probably like 2 trucks in the whole state, and they cover the government buildings and the hospitals. That's it. We don't get sand like that. Like, I'm from New York. When they say, "Oh, ice is coming," you see the trucks out there going boom, boom, up and down, all around, boom, boom, hitting all the streets, boom, boom. Yeah, ice is coming here. Stay in the house. And honestly, though, it's not even all day though. It's like stay in the house till the afternoon, then go out because it's gone.
No, they always tell you 10 a.m.
Oh, 10 a.m. I'm sorry, 10 a.m.
But that's like I guess that's the magical time where God gonna turn the light switch on and everything gonna get warm. Hey, he's gonna have immaculate heating at 10 a.m.
Right.
So when they have the 2-hour delay,
yes, that's what
10 a.m.
It's 10 a.m. for you guys, and but your delay when you go out there, everything's good to go.
It's good to go. It's good to go.
Our delay.
It was actually good to go at 8 a.m. But the weatherman said 10 a.m. Yeah, just to be on the safe side.
And listen, I get it for a government official, or if I was over the school district, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna just close down or delay because I don't want nobody to get stuck. I don't need my buses in the trenches. Like, I'm just
and what's so crazy about it is that they'll do the 10 a.m. It's a delayed start, but what we gonna do with these kids? What we gonna do with these kids for 2 hours?
Right.
We on a routine. I got to go to work.
Right. Yeah. Rod said our 2-hour delay where he's at is 1 week off for Georgia. Absolutely, Rod. Absolutely. We get that much snow. Oh yeah, we're in trouble.
Oh no, we get snow like that now. We out. They're gonna add some more days on at the end. Like, okay, y'all. Well, for all you kids that missed that week of school, you going to school till July the 4th.
Right. Oh, spring break. Oh, you already had that. During that week. I know y'all didn't know.
We're going to get them 5 days back. I don't care what y'all say. We're going to get them 5 days.
Wow. Absolutely. All right. So, as you know, it is February. It is Black History Month. Normally the shortest month in the year, but I think it's the leap year.
Leap year.
Day.
We get 29. We get 29.
It is that.
We go. We could turn up a whole extra day.
All right. So today we are celebrating Hattie McDaniel. All right. She became the first Black person. She is a woman. And I said she first Black person to win an Oscar for her supporting role in Gone with the Wind. Now, and this was in 1940. Sidney Poitier was the first Black man to win 24 years later for his leading role in Lilies of the Field. So the question is, of course, who has seen Gone with the Wind and who has seen Lilies of the Field? All righty.
I've seen Gone with the Wind.
Okay. Have you really?
Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. I don't know the rest of the line.
Well, Gone with the Wind, they used to show that every holiday time, like it was, you know what I'm saying?
That
like
Casablanca. It was them two, right?
No, that and the 10 Commandments. That was like a year.
Right. I see.
Every year. I'm talking about every year. They used to show Roots like that. Then they took it like a pause.
Mr. Tibbs.
For 10 years.
Never seen that one either.
So for those that really want to celebrate Black History Month, go ahead and sit down with your family and watch Roots.
Oh, all of it?
All time. All 10 hours.
All
10 hours. Roots.
Right.
I think all 10 hours?
Pieces.
All 10 hours.
So you got to have the whole 5-disc cassette.
all that documentary.
If you're gonna do it all, you got to do the whole Roots, the new generation where Halle Berry's in there, the whole thing.
Oh, I have not seen that one. That's a good.
I 15 hours right there. That's 15. I don't even know how long.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was a new Roots.
Right.
I ain't gonna even lie to you, but I'll look for that.
Yeah, Halle Berry.
Yeah, she was in that. Halle Berry.
Really?
Of course, obviously the young Halle Berry. She was in that.
I'm sure that Halle Berry looked like nobody back in the day in Roots.
She's okay. She's okay. I've seen pieces. I've never even seen all of the original Roots. I've seen pieces of I remember.
Oh man, Kaneem, should I get him? Kaneem, should I get him?
Hey, please, Larry, do what you gotta do.
Should I get him?
Yeah, go ahead. Slap him on the back of the neck. Oh, you call yourself a black man. What is this?
I've never seen all of it. I've not.
Oh, Lord.
I've almost got the required. Have they ever played it in school with you guys? Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
Because
every month, every February.
But I think they started it.
You ain't seen.
I seen up until I seen
up until you messed up.
Gucci being told the
Georges, all right.
His name was Toby. That was about it. It's Halle Berry plays Jeff. You fired. Talking about Halle Berry and George. No, don't do that. Really, Richard? He said, "You needed to."
Wow.
Raro says it was years before I saw Going to Win at one sitting. Right, that's a long. I heard, wasn't that like 3 hours? Plus, I wasn't interested. I've seen most.
It's a long movie, but like I say, they came on every year. Not my grandparents. My grandparents we would have. Well, I ain't had no choice but to watch it because they was watching. You know what I'm saying?
So, 3 hours and 42 minutes.
All right.
3 hours and 42 minutes. He said, "Hide your black car." Oh, you put up.
Yes. Your black car need to have an asterisk on it. Golly.
Never seen Roots. Never.
Yeah.
Never. And all I get, the less interested I'm in it.
You need to have an asterisk on your black card.
Wait, what? Richard said the longest, I guess, film I've seen, Empire of the Sun.
Oh wow! Yeah, wow.
Was it like a series, or was it an actual movie?
Oh man, I think I had to block it out my head. Mine after watching it, man.
What did you get out of that, Richard? Did you get something out of that, Richard? Because 8 hours of sitting, I deserve a degree, a certificate.
Yeah,
I learned something.
I don't know if I could. Well, I'm sure I have done it before. I've watched 8 hours of TV before.
Right. But that was thing after thing. We're watching one thing with the same.
I've done. Well, today they call it binge watching. So
right. Yeah,
I've done that. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give Richard a pass on that one, Richard.
It's a early Christian Bale joint. Yeah, I remember this now. That you didn't even recognize Christian Bale back then. Yeah.
I can't say I've seen that movie y'all talking about, but
I've never seen it.
But I've seen because I know I probably watched 10 hours of The Wire in one sitting.
10 hours of The Wire.
Episode. I know I watched The Sopranos like that. Episode after episode.
I've never seen all of The Sopranos. I've seen the first season.
So I plan on binging The Sopranos. My son.
What? Oh my goodness!
After they took out my man, one of the main character joints, I'd say that. I don't want to give it away for you, Larry, but yeah, once they took out one of the main character joints, I was like, oh, okay, that's.
Wow. It get better after that.
It get better. Yeah, I just stopped watching. But Wire, all of it, definitely. I could watch 24 hours. Oh, 24. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, 24 is one of them joints that keep you sucked in. And if you can watch each episode, right, you're like, oh, I gotta watch the next one. Oh, I gotta watch, because it's always a good thing. At the end, something happens. You're like, oh my gosh, I gotta see what's happening. Wait, did the president really die? It was. The way they wrote that was like really good. They kept you sucked in. Honestly, 24.
And it wasn't another. It hadn't been on one since then. Let me say that, because the way they wrote it, the way they set it up,
right.
And they had, and if you notice, when 24 came on, they always had 4 storylines going at the same time.
Right.
It was always, because they showed them 4 boxes.
Like this joint is in real time. Like we can't leave because you got to see what's going on. Wow.
They always show 4 storylines at the same time. I'm like, oh, okay. They try to duplicate it, but can't really duplicate 24.
I know we off topic, but who tried to do? What have you seen that had tried to be like 24?
When they put the black dude on 20, when they came back without.
Oh,
it's like one year.
Remake it. They try to redo it.
One season. Right. One season. Nah, this ain't it. You ain't gonna be able to hold the audience attention.
My man, what's his name? Is it Kiefer Sutherland? No,
Kiefer Sutherland.
That's his name, right? Yeah, he was able. He's the one that kind of like his ability.
He was 24.
Yeah. Yes. Sometimes some characters are just that's them. Like you can't. Some people can't. That's just.
I've been a Kiefer Sutherland fan since the Lost Boys.
Wow.
I've been a fan since that. He was after that. I was just like, we had it. Oh, Kiefer Sutherland's in it. Done.
Oh man.
Get my popcorn.
I watched. Oh man, yo. So Jeff put me on the Kaminsky method. It's on Netflix. It's with your man. We said your Michael Douglas and Alan Arkin. It's interesting. It's one of those, like they say, dry comedies. And they kind of like, it's real life. It's kind of like, when things happen in our life that's rough and we kind of clown a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of like that. They don't laugh, but they just say some. It's wild. So I watched it. Jeff is on point. It's an interesting kind of like sitcom. Maybe that's the best way to put it. You got it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Larry.
We got the name wrong. Jack Bauer is his name.
Oh, Jack Bauer. Jack Bauer. Right. It could only be one Jack. Right. Oh, it's right. It's humor. All right. So we got the Black History. All right, Larry, hit us with today's word.
Today's word is courtesy. Courtesy. It's courtesy of dictionary.com.
Today's word is
Today's word of the day is. You ready for it, Kaneen?
Oh yeah, I thought courtesy was the word. Go ahead.
Never risible. That easy, brother.
Risible. RISIBLE. So like visible with an R. Risible. And you want to take a guess of what it stands for? What it means?
Please, no. Just tell me.
Because I tell you, you'll be like, you're going to use the word every day after this.
Okay.
Causing or capable of causing laughter, laughable or ludicrous. Who that reminds you of? Who's visible around you?
Oh, so that's what the new generation is talking about when they saying Riz. Okay. They're not saying the whole thing.
Gotcha.
No, I mean, besides my wife, that's all I got that's visible around me. Well, my kids keep me laughing too, though.
Okay. Yeah.
Man. When the Kaneen starts to tell us a story, he breaks out the risible in us.
Right.
No, my kids, they keep me laughing, man. all to the good.
It's all right. My dog's trying to get on right now. We got these like, I don't know if I told y'all, we got like cats.
Oh yeah.
That are trying to build a family under the house.
What?
Yeah.
You ain't rent.
And then I gotta go. Yeah, I didn't close the thing. I was debating on how to get them out of there. Like either run my dog in there so they run out. Huh?
You got crawl space?
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, it depends. Well, you know, there's always rodent control.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You talking about having the cats in rodent control?
Oh no, I was just talking about going to Home Depot and get some rodent control.
Oh, to get them out of there. Oh, I got you.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they'll come out, maybe they won't, but they won't be better than this.
I haven't heard them in a while though, so they may be gone because I haven't. Every morning they'd be meowing and crying or whatever they're doing what they're doing. Handling business.
Put some rodent control out there. They won't be saying nothing. They'll be pure silence.
All right, let's see. All right, so today we're talking about the way we consume media.
That's fine. Let them bark.
I'm just trying to talk in between. See, like if I say something,
you ain't gonna be able to time that.
Yeah,
right. You see,
yeah, it's not bothering us.
It ain't bothering me at all. It's just bothering you.
Right. Absolutely, it's just me.
Yeah.
Jeff said, put some cat food on a plate outside the hole, then they may never leave.
Yeah,
like give them.
Yeah, because they expecting that plate to be there.
Right. Then they go.
Man,
where's my plate?
We're gonna knock on the door. We're gonna knock on the door. Where's my plate?
Right.
Chief.
Right. I was convinced that somebody in his house was giving them something because they were here all the time. I was like, somebody done gave them something. They're not going nowhere. All right. So the way we consume media. So I was thinking about how music and streaming, and knowing that for the average artist, streaming doesn't bring a lot of money as far as per stream. So I was having this epiphany and wanted to ask you guys. I was gonna post it, but I was like, let's talk about it. It's on my brain. Would you be willing to begin to pay for music again directly? Because you're paying for a streaming service. So it's not like it's free necessarily, but we can consume much more music than we could ever back in the day, other than radio and trying to catch it with a tape. So would you be willing to go back to paying for music? Each song or an album? Could you go back?
So
if your favorite artist, if you have one, was like, I'm selling an album. That's the question. And my people in the audience, let me know. I gotta check Instagram. I don't know.
It depends on what it's for. So I have the streaming service, right?
Okay.
Need Apple Music and Prime Music, right? So I can get access to whatever I want to listen to. Right. But apparently that doesn't give you the DRM, the digital rights to the music. So if you need to use it for an application, you have to purchase the music. So then I end up, like I let music play on the 360 videos, and I gotta like pay for download the music, the MP3, and download it to add it. So in that case, yes, because it's a need base, right? Okay. But outside of that, if I can't get it on Apple Music or Prime Music, I don't get it. Cut Off Larry is back. I'm cutting him off.
Okay.
Yeah, I say the same thing, but I don't have a need to have rights. So as long as it's on demand on my streaming service, I'm good with that. If I want to hear a song, I go put the name of it in, and there go my song.
Gotcha. All right.
Now I can see a DJ have all that, but as far as
right, because because like you said, like the whole, the copyrights and stuff like that. you know, stuff you got to go through as far as having access. Definitely. I know what's that streaming service Jay-Z joint?
Tidal.
What's it called? Tidal. Yeah, they have a DJ version. I think that you can have access to music or a lot of music at once. So it was funny. I was looking at Richard. He said one artist streamed 5 billion or had 5 billion streams, right? And on Spotify, 1 million streams will get you $4,830. 1 million.
Whoa.
That ain't
right. Like I need y'all. Like think about that. Like 1 million, because
no. Well, I'm saying, but that's on.
That's one platform. That's one platform.
I was just about to say that one platform. I mean, and that could be 1 million streams a month or 1 million streams a week. You just have to. You need a little bit more data with that 1 million streams. It could be 1 million streams in one day. Is that worldwide? Or, I mean,
well, because
if I'm making $4,000 a day, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good, but you know what I'm saying. But if I'm making $4,000 a year, then that might be something different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just depends on how many streams I'm getting per day. Right. If I'm getting 100,000 a day, I mean,
well, because in this article it talks about it said Weird Al Yankovic said he brought in, he said $12 for his 80 million streams. Snoop Dogg revealed he brought in $45,000 from 1 billion streams. But you like, I think you're listening. I don't know if it's a constant listening. You know, like it's so hard to judge some. You know what I'm saying? Like Kadeem has a song. If I listen to it once, he gets the pennies from my stream. If I listen to it again, does he get the same pennies? You know, or if I put it on rotation, you know, like how does and it's funny, like that's the thing I don't like, because how are things set up, you know, because they control the platform and the system, you can't really see. Whereas if Kadeem is selling an album, you know, I give him money, he gave me the album, you know, $20, we done. You know, like I don't know. So it said you could sell one song for $1 and get $4,000 from 4,000 people. Right. So I think about that, you know.
That's how it used to be back in the day when you see them cats out there selling CDs out the trunk.
Right. I mean, because now it seems like they gotta make more. They gotta make money from shows because their songs.
Oh, yeah, that's the bread and butter right there. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, like, wouldn't you want to still get paid from each album? You know, like, when you want to? I don't know. Like, because I do understand that with the streaming services now, it is easier for distribution. It is easier to really get an album out there, you know, like with social media and stuff like that. And you have some levels of protection and things like that. So I don't know. Like I'm on the fence about it. I just think about artists that are blowing up is like, oh, that's all I get. You know, like I got 1 million followers. You know, like that's all, you know, because in my mind, I was like, oh man, dude, I got 100,000 people. That's all I got. You know, like it's like almost disheartening. Like I need to find another way to monetize this audience. You know, like, you know, I could do a show, but like I'd rather it's something that I can set it and forget it. Like boom, I put it out there, and it just generates me the revenue. I don't know.
Yeah, that's another reason why they do why you got so many avenues, like the streaming, and then when you do the videos on YouTube. That's how video get played, the shows. It's a lot of different ways where you get, you know, when the radio stations, when they play you, they might play you 100 times a day. You know what I'm saying? You get money out there too. So them spins get you money too. They ain't just spending. It might be free to listen, but believe me, some artists getting paid.
Are they really? He must have a call. I was wondering about that. I need to look that up, or if Kaneem can drop some knowledge if he knows. I don't know how deep it goes into that, but like radio play, like so artists get paid for for plays on the radio like that. Because I didn't think they did. Now that's just me.
That's more
my limited knowledge.
Yeah, I believe that's more promoting of their music than anything.
I thought it was
radio play. Yeah.
I mean, I get like people. Does radio still? Yes, indeed. Oh, absolutely, brother. He said, does radio still take payola? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I've not seen it, but I know what's happening. Like, there's no way.
Do y'all listen to the radio? Who here listens to the radio?
The same couple of
I don't listen to the radio as much as I used to. Everything I do now is streaming.
Right.
Everything is streaming.
Right. I listen to morning shows. Like I listen to Steve Harvey sometimes. And I listen to like a morning show.
I don't even do that. I'm as soon as I get in my vehicle, I'm streaming.
You got a playlist? You stream? Okay. Like a playlist? Or you just
No. I'm just listening to whatever. It's audio book, ESPN.
Okay. Okay.
Spotify.
I got you. Just letting Spotify play what you like.
Whatever.
You know, like what they think you like. Like, you might like this, Kaneem.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that way, it exposes me to different music that I probably haven't heard or haven't heard in a long time.
Right.
So yeah, I like to have my little music selection a little diverse.
I got you. I'm like that too. Like I like it to like I pick one song and then it'll just play song after song of something, like either in the genre or what Apple has heard me listen to, and I do stuff like that. Super Bowl soon, no Cowboys. Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready for a Cowboys Super Bowl and Brian on here. I don't know what that'd be like. I don't know what our whole year would be like with a Super Bowl win from the Cowboys.
That ain't gonna happen.
We ain't got to worry about that, right? Ain't got to worry about that.
You can put your
I didn't realize
your mind on something else.
I didn't realize San Francisco hadn't won a Super Bowl in like forever as well.
But they didn't been to a few though. That's the thing about it.
They always go to the dance. Okay, but they just ain't never.
They was Colin Kaepernick and Jim Harbaugh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they've been to a few of them, but Dallas got to get there. They got to get there. Even if they lose, they still got to get there.
Gotcha. Okay, so we talked about streaming. What about well, I don't know. Seemed like the movie seemed like they get paid. I don't know. Have you guys heard anything like as far as the Netflix and the Hulus and the do they appropriately paid? I'm talking about the people that put stuff out. I don't know. Like I've been wondering about that. I know the music cats aren't.
Oh no, they just had that. They just had that big old union.
The strike, the writer's strike.
Yeah. That was all about it. That was because of all the streaming services.
Right. And they're not paying good. They're not paying as well.
They paying that. I heard they're paying good now. I think they got like a 20% increase.
Nice.
And
and the rates are all going up. So guess what?
Oh yeah.
Guess who's paying for that?
Now I'm cutting services.
Going up.
Now I'm cutting services off. I'm like, there goes Netflix.
They got Prime used to not have ads. Now they got ads on Prime.
Netflix is coming up with ads too. Netflix is coming up.
I was like, what? Ads on Prime?
Heard all that.
Hold on.
Earlier.
I don't pay extra for Prime.
They're like, I'm okay. In the beginning of the movie, they're just like, you're gonna get an uninterrupted movie, but you're gonna get this commercial in the beginning, and you're gonna get this commercial at the end. I think it was about. Let's see. Rod said, I think it was also about studies use. Oh, AI. Yes. They were saying about AI. They didn't want AI to begin to take over. Yeah, they're using their likeness without permission. Right. Because you could have somebody in the movie that ain't said they gonna be in the movie. Like, was that Will Smith? You know. So yeah, that's big. That's big. Oh yes, studios. Sorry about studios using their likeness. Yeah. So I think. So how do you guys feel about unions? How do you guys feel about unions?
They lost their purpose.
Ooh, they lost their purpose.
They lost their purpose and I think that it really doesn't serve what it did when it was originally created. So that said, I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan. Have you had any personal my attention Earl said my attention span is too short for all that. I missed where you said that. Have you had any experience being in a union?
Yes.
Okay.
And it did not help me at all. They use my position as leverage for the rest of the members.
Okay.
Yeah, but other than that, it prevented me. It prevented growth for me. So
that's now you got a sour taste in your mouth. You don't like the union. Okay.
When the guy came in and made me sign up for that union,
right?
He came and told the story of how they got started and everything.
Right.
My guy, he did the Denzel too.
You was all in.
I was like, no, I wasn't on it. I was like, dude, I'm like, why are you gonna start crying about it? Why are you gonna start crying about it? Like, dude, I understand your story and your ploy, but
right.
It has changed now when it comes to in the workforce, right?
Right.
You're given a salary and you accept it. You had the same option to decline or counter, right?
Right.
And then like most jobs have benefits and they're standard, and most jobs have holidays, paid holidays, and all that stuff. So everything was
the unions have
I wanted. Everything I wanted, medical, the whole kit was already there.
Okay.
There were those things to discuss, like the cost of the copay that comes out of my check and all that stuff. All that was established, and they're like, "Oh, we need that lower. We need this." I'm like, "You don't."
We fine. Where we at?
Yeah. Like, why are we like? Okay, contract renewal should be. Hey, everything's good to go. We meet in there. What's the cost of living increase? You got the cost of living increase. Thank you very much. Let's keep it going. Oh no, we're gonna hold out. Now I get no raise, no bonus. They got me sitting. It was like 2-3 years. They held out. I'm like,
wow,
man. And then when they finally did settle, right, it was what it's going to be anyway. And then they go, oh, we're going to retro it. I'm like, okay. When you get retro money, it's a little bit better. That first time, you're like, oh, but
right.
That could have been the savings account, but
right. Okay.
But yeah. So,
but you felt like it wasn't it. You felt like from your positioning, we was good. It wasn't necessary. The big bag. It wasn't the big bad boss. All right. Jeff says it depends on the union. Kim is in the Oregon State Employees Union, and it's dynamite good. Jeff said I was in the Iron Workers Union, and all they did is take my money. However, I did have pretty good wages.
I was in mine was AFSCME. I was AFSCME, AFSMCE. So that's a big time one. But go ahead.
Gotcha. Gerardo says I'm pro-union. There's a reason why so many companies try to defeat organization. Gotcha. Jeff says she gets paid holidays left and right. Her medical costs her under $10 a month, and she got to pick her union. Oh, she got to pick her union is amazing. Oh, I guess I never seen one so good. Okay. Gerardo says most of my experience is with federal unions, which operate under a completely different set of laws from non-Fed unions, which in some ways sucks. Okay. All right, Gerardo, we get so non-Fed and there's Fed union. Okay, keep that in mind. I think unions need it. This is what Rod says. Too many companies, take advantage of employees. Absolutely. So I'll tell you mine. I worked for Costco. He said only the unions that are needed, only the unions that are needed are police unions. Got or not needed. Or he said not needed or needed. So I worked for Costco, and they bought out this company called Price Club. And during the current time, Price Club was all unionized. So Costco bought them out. So now there are Costco stores that are union and Costco stores that are not union. So what happens, the non-union folks get to eat the benefits of the union folks. Because 9 out of 10, if they walk out, we walking out. So we got great wages, we got great benefits, So I do believe unions keep companies in check, especially generationally. Because a lot of times, and I've heard this several times, like when a company starts, there's a founder, they build it up, they care about the people because this is my baby, I done built this thing, I care about you, Larry, because I need you to take care of my company, like I care, founders care. But when they die, leave, and the family gets it, it changes. And I've seen people said like that with Publix, when founder died, it changed, and I'm worried about Chick-fil-A. I wonder what Chick-fil-A is going to be when the founders go, when it's generations later. And so unions, I think, are there to really help keep things in check. Now and that's interesting. I didn't know there was a difference, Gerardo. You done learn. I done learned something today. I was today years old when I realized there are two sets of unions. So I guess they're like state and local unions, and then there's federal unions. Gotcha. That's good. He said, Gerardo said, Fed unions are required to represent bargaining unit members, even if they are not dues paying members. Any action otherwise can result in unfair labor practice. It's like providing a service fee. Wow. Interesting. So I'm definitely for unions. I'm definitely with them. I think it can change and make things tighter in the company, especially when they first happen, because now you have somebody coming in and kind of ruffling a lot of feathers and management. It's probably very annoying, and there's regulatory and and people that probably needed to be fired. Now I got to go through a laborious process because I can't get rid of them like I used to, and they probably need to be fired. They've been in late. Now we got to go through this whole thing, and then so they got to get suspended with pay. And we got to go through the negotiation process. I got to come with all this paperwork to do what I could have done last month in 2 days. So I mean, I get it. So I'm with you. Like, I'm sure it's a process. I had someone that worked for Coke. He said he didn't like the union. He said because when they negotiate, he's cool with the terms and they're not. And now we're on strike. He's like, and I don't want to go on strike. I don't want strike pay. He said, I want my pay. I want to go to work and get paid.
Exactly.
So that it's rough. It's rough. I think there just needs to be, just a constant shift, because it's horrible when you are part of an organization and you're bullied. Like you feel like you have no get back. You just got to deal with whatever's said, unless you know the law, like unless they say something outside the bounds of something legal, there's no get back. There's no coming back in. There's no, because no one wants to come back into another hostile situation, but it's like, it's not fair. They fire me and blah, blah, like, because it happens. It's unfortunate. It happens. And, it's their word against yours. And if you've been late 2 times, well, you need to be fired. Like, but this ain't got nothing to do with me being late. So I think unions do help. Jeff says, that's a great point. AD, unions do kind of protect the flag, right? The flag.
Yeah, like, that's the thing,
It's like everything, though, Jeff. It's like everything. It's like, car insurance being high. We know our insurance is high because of a lot of bad drivers. Like we know this is just part of the game. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. There's the good ones that it works and protects, and there's the bad ones that are going to get protected as well. But yeah, I think it does help. That was bad. You good. You good. But yeah, I'm definitely, as of 2024, February 1st, I am pro union. Because I'm gonna keep it real. You know, like I get new information, I start learning, like, I think I need to change my opinion on something. About, what did I say? I've evolved in this space.
There we go.
I wasn't aware that blah 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 blah. You know, so feds can't strike either. Oh, right. Remember the air traffic controllers thought numbers would save them. They all got fired. Wow, Gerardo. That's taking it back. That's Reagan. Reagan did that. Right. Wow. Jeff is pro-union now, too. Jeff, I feel like you're coming to the other side. I'm waiting for that Biden vote. we can start thinking about getting rid of unions when we no longer have billionaires. I hear you, Rod. I hear you. All right, so we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Listen, I appreciate you guys for rocking with us.
What tomorrow is?
Tomorrow is Spin the Wheel Friday. Look what Jeff said. Jeff said, "Don't get carried away. Don't get carried away."
Hey, you guys got any topics? Yeah, give you a couple of seconds in the comment section. Any topics you want to add to the wheel?
Want to talk about on Friday? Let us know. For
the wheel. Give you guys 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Oh, and while you're typing, while you're thinking about some topics, what do you guys feel about podcasts? Oversaturated, not enough, or just gives everybody a voice? What do you guys? I had somebody put on my timeline, a friend of mine, how he can't stand podcasts. He said there's way too many podcasts. What do you guys feel about the explosion? Now, the only thing I don't like now with podcasts, because podcasts are pretty much a low-hanging fruit, and they ability to guys like regular people to just kind of have a show and talk about it and kind of develop something. But now, because of their popularity and amount of money that's in podcasts now, you got CBS getting in and the big companies getting in.
Oh, wow. Dang, Jeff.
Ooh, okay, Jeff. We'll take that. We're ready.
That's going to require like eight minutes.
Not in 8 minutes.
Oh man!
You know, right? I'm about sick of you. I am sick of you. I am. You have officially pushed me into the "I'm sick of you" stage. I'm sick of you.
You know what? I'm gonna let you see what he. That's gonna be on the wheel tomorrow, guys. That's gonna be.
You gonna put that on the wheel?
I'm gonna put that on the wheel. And then. Where's the other one? There we go. You have some topics for the wheel.
Opinions on the border. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna go do research on that. Most of the ones I see are video podcasts. I almost never listen to a podcast, but once I start, I know that's right, Gerardo. We got you. Just listen. Spam everybody a link. We got you. We will start listening. We will, brother. We will. At least we're gonna give you at least one episode. I'm gonna give you one.
Oh yeah. You know what? I got you for two.
You got two. Listen, he got two on you. I got two on you.
I got you for two. And I don't need a union to back me.
That's what we need, a podcast union.
My word is bond.
Your word is bond.
And I won't be a flaky viewer with my two views.
He said, who besides me and AD and Reese are food for Trump?
Oh, wow.
Go and put that on the wheel. Not just put who's voting for Trump. Or Drumpf, because that's his name. Drumph. Drumpf. Oh, man.
There it is. It's up there. That's 4 topics. We got some more. We are going to have.
He said that would be right. That's about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, people. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Spin that wheel. Right, spin that wheel. Ain't nobody fooling with Jeff. All right, so we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, I was like, well, when I was seeing the topic, how consuming media, I was like, what does he mean? Like, am I a binge watcher? Right. What type of viewer I was? I was like, where's he gonna go with this?
Put that on there. What do you binge watch? What are you binge watching? I'm gonna go and put this up for you, Jeff. He said, "You mean who's voting for a rapist?" Right. Oh man.
Wow. So all right.
So we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Be safe. Make good choices. 988. If you or someone you love is having a mental health crisis, make sure you dial 988 and know that. Robert said right now I'm watching Billions. I started. No, not Billions. Succession, I think it's called. I started watching that. Not binging. I just started because I was thinking Succession when he put Billions. But I haven't really got into it. All right, so 988. If you or someone you love is having a mental health crisis, make sure you dial 988. Know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. Stay safe. Make good choices, and call somebody up and tell them that you love them and that you haven't called in a while. All right, take care. Peace out. We'll see you tomorrow.